Hey, it's Claire. I'm on my way to challenging myself to ride my bike to the supermarket as opposed to driving today. But before I go, I had a few ideas about the Challenge Yourself movement and how to kind of create a mission statement for what we're trying to achieve here. So I created a list. I'm a very listy person, and I figure that at least might clarify what we're trying to do here and the kind of show you the way we're structuring this movement. So and we always want feedback. So after you watch this video, please give us some feedback. Do you think this is a good idea? Is there something we can change? Is there something that we didn't think of that we should add? So really, we want to start building a conversation here. So that's like a huge point that I want to really address is conversation. We want to get something going on Facebook where we can actually be talking a lot to each other about the topics that we're going to be prompting you with. So without further ado, there are 3 goals that we have for this movement. 1, and I'm going to elaborate on each of them. I'm just going to put them out there first and then elaborate. So 1, we want to provide you with inspiration and support as you seek self-empowerment. So you know it's going to come from you, but we want to kind of push you in the right direction, show you things you might not have thought of, because we've done a lot of self-empowering in the past year, and it's taken us to a whole nother level of things we thought we could never do. And so now it's time for us to give back. So that's the way we feel, and we really want this to work out for you too. So 1, we want to provide you with inspiration and support as you seek self-empowerment. That's the first one. 2, we want to push you to engage with your community. We want to challenge you to bridge the gap between your own empowerment and your community's empowerment. And we'll elaborate more on how we're going to do that. I'm going to elaborate more in like a few minutes. 3, and this might be controversial for some people, but this is important for us because this is what challenged us to become better people and to try and change the world. We want to spread information about the Occupy movement that the mainstream media is failing to provide you. Now, we know everybody has different opinions about Occupy, but not many people have actually shown up and occupied, or even talked to people who occupy, or actually gave them the time of day to hear out what's actually going on. And we know something's going on because the conversation in this country has changed drastically since Occupy started. The 99% is here to stay. So there's a lot of problems with Occupy, for sure. We know this. We know this firsthand. I know this firsthand because I've witnessed it. Still, Occupy has an amazing potential to change the world if empowered people come together. And we've seen this with past social movements. This is the same thing. And really now the world is on a very intense path. And if we don't start talking to each other, things are going to get worse. So Occupy is a great tool, and we want to encourage you to learn more about Occupy. So those are our 3 goals: self-empowerment, community empowerment, learn about Occupy. Okay, back to self-empowerment. So the way we're going to do that is we're going to provide you with self-oriented challenges that are designed to encourage self-reflection and communication within your own body. So there will be a Challenge Yourself theme every month. So we started this thing in mid-September, and our goal is kind of to have this month be about eating healthy. And we're going to repeat the theme again because that's a really big one. But it was kind of a tester. So October is going to be Mental Health Month, and we're going to give you lots of prompts about ways to challenge yourself in terms of mental health. So one thing we're going to do in terms of prompts is every week we're going to post a video challenge, and that is something we want you to engage in. We want you to actually take time out of your day, watch our video. We're going to suggest a certain thing for you to do regarding our theme of the month, and we're going to just ask you to try it. And the goal is to get people all doing the same thing at once and to start talking about did it work, did it not work, what can we change. So we want to build a forum here on Facebook that allows for feedback and comments relating to the video challenges. So every week we're going to have a video challenge, and we want you to participate, and we want your feedback. So that's under the self-empowerment goal. So challenging you to bridge the gap between your own empowerment and your community's empowerment. That's our second goal. You may have noticed I posted something earlier this week about local farmers markets. We're trying to give you information about how to get connected with your community in a positive way. A lot needs to change. A lot of fundamental ideologies need to change in this country and in this world. And we're trying to kind of push you in the right direction, and things we've learned from participating in Occupy, from talking to people who have started to change their lives and try to get us back on a positive course for human history as opposed to a very destructive course that we're currently on. So the farmers market thing is a big deal because it takes away, it gives power back to the people locally, and that's a huge deal. So we're going to give you information about that. We're also going to challenge you to kind of maybe check out your local farmers market if you haven't, or and also we're going to advocate stopping participating in harmful community destroying activities like shopping at Walmart. So that's going to kind of be, those are the kind of things we're going to talk about when we're talking about community empowerment, because that's a huge deal. So I went on an Occupy spiel, and I'll stop with my Occupy spiel for today. But I just wanted to just reiterate real quick for our third goal about talking about Occupy, that we support Occupy, and we also recognize its flaws, and that it's as imperfect as any human is, and it's going to make mistakes, and we're going to make mistakes, but we have to keep trying. And what I've learned from being with Occupy is that foundations can be set, structures can be built that have so much potential to change the world. And I see that with Occupy, and I just want to, encourage everybody to tune out or to question the mainstream interpretations, because on the ground things look different. On the ground things look completely different. So personally, I found my voice through Occupy. I was a shy, afraid person before Occupy, and had a lot of demons and a lot of things I was afraid of, and I could barely talk to people, let alone make a 8-minute video about changing the world. So I'm trying to be the change. I'm trying to live by example and encourage by example. So our main saying here is challenge yourself, change the world, and I really want that to start to be embedded in people as we move forward with this movement. We're not sure if this is going to work, but we're trying our best. So I really appreciate you taking time out of your day to watch this, and I kind of rambled for a bit, but I hope you get more of a sense of what we're trying to do here and the structure we're trying to build and where our ideas are coming from. So thank you. I'm on my way to the grocery store via bike, and I think it'll feel good and I'll feel empowered, and that's the point. So until next time, I'll see you later.